One second, guys. This is a live stream while I'll be unboxing the, you can see the huge box over there. It's a Thermaltake racing simulator cockpit, and the model is called GR500. I think I'll do 2 videos. This one will be the unboxing, and the next video after that will be the installation, the assembly. And probably not today, it will be some kind of a review about the actual product. But I'm thinking like, so I can see that I have chosen to stream the camera. So what happens if I open my monitor, you know, full screen here, if I want to see the actual framing? And I think that's fine. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. What? So I'll be using 2 microphones. So this is the good mic, and yeah, hello and welcome to my live stream. I'm on Contender, and as I said earlier, we'll be unboxing the racing simulator cockpit from Thermaltake, and the model's called GR500, and it should include a chair. Now I haven't even opened this box. It might be nothing inside. Hopefully not. Hopefully it will be the real product. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move over there. It's right behind me, and I will be using my headset's microphone. So yeah, the quality will not be as good as this one. So let's go and check that one out right now. I am now speaking from my gaming headset. I'm fully aware that the audio quality is definitely not the same as my proper mic, but here I can have freedom. I can walk around. I can actually, I do want to see the monitor, and yeah, there seems to be a delay of what I see on YouTube and what I actually see on my streaming software, but yeah, pretty big delay too, actually. That's fine. But yeah, I have set up the frame. I'm using a light. It should be good. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna open this thing. That's what we're gonna do. There is a shipment order here. Might as well not rip that apart. Let me see. How do I open this without tearing it apart? I don't see any. I don't think they want me to get this out, do they? Almost looks like it's taped on and not inside, you know, some kind of a... Let me just see if I am wrong about this. No, this one is definitely taped on, I think, is it? I mean, if it's taped on, then you can't be... It's gonna tear apart. Well, in that case... do I open it? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just cut it. I don't think it will be easy to... I mean, I don't think you should be flipping a box upside down. Maybe things are gonna fall off the wrong way. So probably always better... I mean, it doesn't say this side up or anything, but I just assume that the best way to open this box is probably this way. Anything else I need to know here? I mean, it says... Is this made in China? Look at that. Good stuff can and will be made in China. The weight of this box is 48.2 kilos. It's made of rugged steel, probably also aluminium. All right, let's open this damn box. You know, this is the word that I would like to use right now. I am excited. to open this thing. As you can see, I am very, very excited, and that's why I decided to make this a live stream while I unbox this thing. And yeah, I'll unbox it, I'll lift everything out, I'll check that everything is there, and then I'll make then I'll make a separate video when I make the installation. Okay, so we got this stuff now. Now we're going to now we're gonna open this thing carefully, that we are not going to be, I mean, the shipment order, it would be nice if they had a different, yeah, but they don't. That's fine. Let's just make a nice cut there. Hopefully that is, I don't think that's too straight actually. All right. Let's see what's inside. Is it new or is it secondhand? All right, that's fine. And there's another box inside. 2. See that? Let me see if I can see that on the frame. Yeah, we can see that. So because the height of this thing of the camera should go, yeah, it's a little bit delayed. I'm just looking. It's pretty good. The position of the camera is pretty good. I decided to have like a fixed mount. I was thinking about having a camera on a tripod and moving it around, but this is probably more convenient. Okay, I don't think I will keep this box, but the best thing is to keep it, because here in Thailand where I live, if something is wrong with this package, I can make a refund. But then you're going to have to ship it back. And the best way is definitely to have the box. So if not, I mean, if I knew this is nothing I should worry about, I could just tear this box, you know, yeah, I could just rip it, right? But then shit, I have to return this thing because this thing is broken or missing or whatever, then I can't. So I'm going to have to get these things out. And I think I will flip the box on the side and even upside down, and then I just lift it. But, unless some stuff you could probably lift. Oh, this one is really light. I don't even, you know what? There can't be anything in here. I think the reason why they have this is to not make this moving around inside. Because, I mean, yeah, I'll open this one and you'll see. This doesn't weigh nothing. It's so light. All right, so open this thing. They gave me an empty box, damn it. Where's the shit? Yeah, there's nothing inside there. Now, as I said, they have this box so so it won't be moving around. Because if it moves around, you can just imagine it will go straight through there if someone tossed the box. Empty. All right, we'll put this on the side. There's going to be a lot of shit on the side here. But this can't be empty though. Then I'll be shouting. Yeah, I can lift this out without breaking the box. I'll do that. So let me put my knives away. All right. So if I want to lift it out, I probably want to land it right here where I stand. So did I break the box? Yeah. So I'm gonna move this box. It might go out of frame now, but I just want to make sure that I don't break this box when I lift this out. I don't feel it's that heavy, the box I am about to lift. Nah, this one is not too heavy. The heavy stuff is somewhere else. There you go. Now we got this box. It could be the seat. I don't know. The seat should be pretty big. Now this thing is probably really, really, really heavy. So one thing at a time. Let me see if I got this in the frame. I want to open this box first. This one I can slide it a little bit to the side here. 1 second, let me check the frame. Yeah, we can see it. Perfect. Now let's open this sucker. All right. What do we have here then? Yeah, this is definitely the seat, because the other box is pretty low. A seat won't fit in there. This is the seats. Yeah, I don't know the battery for my gaming headset. It has an auto standby mode, but it's because I don't hear anything. But come on, I'm talking on it. Why would it turn off? But at least there is an audio cue, like. So I mean, if it turns off, of course the microphone is not going to be working. But I don't know. Probably need a firmware update there and tell them that I might not be listening to music, but I am speaking on the mic. How can you turn it off? It's being used. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Hey, this is the good shit, I hope. Is this the good shit? Ooh, this is the good shit. Look at this, guys. It's I don't think it's a fiber, but I don't know. Maybe it is. But it's a hard bucket racing seat. So I'm gonna try to somehow put that on the side. God damn, this looks nice, man. This looks really nice. All right, let's get this thing out. I don't want to be stepping on the knife, so I'm gonna put that on the side there. How heavy is this? There is some weight to it, but yeah, it doesn't feel that heavy. And the only thing that was in this box was the chair, nothing else, not even a manual. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Now this box is big and it's gotta go away from here. So I mean, yeah, it's a huge box. I mean, I guess I could, just for the sake of this video, it's important that we don't block too much shit in the frame. So here's the chair, and yeah, let's open the chair and have a look, because it's an unboxing video and we want to see that. Okay, there's some springs here. I don't need any knives here. Really nice packed. Let me just double check that if I have it here, it's totally in frame. Yeah, the frame is pretty wide. Cool. Then I know what I'm doing. I can, as long as I'm staying in the center here, we're good. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at the chair. Okay. Does it smell new? Oh, this one smells right from the factory. Nobody even sat on this thing. Oh, you know what? I don't know what this is for, but there's some kind of a... I don't know. Like, I don't think you can remove it, but there's maybe to install something here. Like, who knows? Maybe there's a add-on. This one is a little loose. Loose, but not broken. So, okay. All right, let's get this out. And let's put it like this. Thermaltake. Look at that. Oh, it looks really nice, man. Okay, so these are cushions. And they're stacked on top of each other. And of course, we're not going to be sitting like that. But I don't know why they decided to put them... So here we go. Those cushions are going to go here. I just want to see if you can remove anything from here. Oh, you can. Okay, I'm going to leave those, but you can actually, or maybe for the sake of this video, we'll show that we can remove these. So here we can remove that. So this is not two pieces. I mean, there's a seam here, but it's all in one piece. So I guess, yeah, you could replace this if you're really good in, you know, making custom seats. Of course, you can just make sure that you measure this and you can slap in anything you want there, because the quality of this doesn't feel premium. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I touch this, it does feel somehow cheap. This feels premium. This feels good. The padding here feels good. The sewing, the logo, This doesn't move around. This thing moved a little bit. This thing is slightly maybe moving a little bit, but I wouldn't notice it. But this one is definitely moving. Let me see if we can turn it on the side. I don't know. Yeah, this is probably where we can install. I guess we could. I don't know if this is gonna go mounted to the racing sim rig, or if we could buy some attachments. Like, because I can see the yeah, there are some screws here, right? Some threads. We could probably, I don't know, maybe there's some gear here for a keyboard. You attach it there, and then you can turn to the side and you have a tray. And this is the back side. Maybe I can even lift it up like this. Okay, so I don't see any fiber, you know, it just looked like black plastic, but it does look very smooth. Very, very smooth. It feels like it's almost oily, like maybe someone, you know, put some kind of a wax oil on that thing. But yeah, it looks good. It looks very good. All right, so I think this one is detachable. It feels like you could. It's very, very, very. I think there is a metal thread in here or something. This feels very hard. It feels a little bit smooth here. All right, so let me see if I can put this seat back together here. Also, let me check that the. Yep, the mic is still on. I didn't hear no sound to turn it off. All right, so I think I'll do the same. I'll put this first. And I guess straight up here. Now, even this one you can, it feels like you can remove it, but I don't want to do that because this one looks like it's stuck together. So we'll just put this back now. We'll probably start with putting this thing straight up there. There you go. And then we just, there you go. It's done. And now this is for your ass, for your butt. You're gonna sit on this thing for sure. Hopefully I'm not gonna rip. I didn't like that they put the fine side here. They should have had the back side. Or are you gonna make some, because this is a fine side here that they glued it on. Oh, it looks cool. All right. Is there a zip? You can open this thing. There is like there's a tape here, so you can see the padding inside. There is some almost like some foam or some cheap kind of mattress. But yeah, you can that means you can change it inside, which is good. Oh, and there is an angle here. There's a thin side and then there's a thicker side. So I guess you would have the thin side in, and this would be under your knees, right? So that you have like a little bit like a slope, like it's going a bit higher. If not, you would be sitting high and then you would be lower. I think you should have it that way. We'll see. Probably you should. And this is only one good way to put it. Here's the flat side. And here is a little bit round side. So we're gonna smash this thing. We're not gonna smash it. We're just gonna try to put it right in a good position. It almost feels like there is not enough space to put this thing here. So what have we decided here? The small side and then the big side. Unless we're gonna lift this up a little bit and then slam this under here. If not, it will come out. It will be longer than the, well, maybe that's fine. But yeah, I'm thinking like I would like to have the thick out, or like this. Nah, not like this, right? Like look how you would be sitting if it was like this. They can't mean that you want to sit like that, can they? Is that how they want us to sit? like thick here and then like leaning down. I thought it was the other way. Right? I thought it was this way. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, man, the auto standby kicked in again. It's annoying. Let's see. So I'll try the thick side one time. I really don't know if it. Now this looks crazy, right? This doesn't look good. Or it has to be the other way then. This is bullshit. All right, we'll do it this way then. And I have it all the way here. All right, let's see that we don't have any more. There you go. There it is. This is how it looks. I don't know if it's a good idea to sit on it right now. Probably wait until it's mounted. Where's the holes here? So this is how it should look like. If we have it, I like it. It looks nice. I mean, I think I'll have this camera that we're doing the review now when I drive. So the plan was to see me sitting here in front of the TV. You could even probably put some, racing stickers here if you'd like to decorate it. But okay, we'll put this on the side for now. We're pretty happy with that. Hopefully it's not gonna fall there. Now there should be the whole the frame and everything. Looks like there's only one more box here. And this is probably too... there's no way you can lift this one out from here. So I'm going to have to tip it. So I'm going to tip it all the way this way. Even tipping it is quite difficult. This is heavy as hell. Ain't going to be lying. There we go. And now we're going to have to pull this sucker out somehow. I think I have to go into the box. Like climb in, like it's like I'm slipping in there. Let's check. Yep, audio still working. All right, yeah. This is the last thing, because you see here. Maybe you can't see it. Let me just get this thing out. It's going to be not too difficult, I hope. Oh no, it's not too difficult, but it is quite heavy. Oh, not gonna be lying. But as I said, if I wanted to break the box, I would definitely, just get this box out way easier. Okay, I mean, it's almost there. A little bit more. It is difficult to get out, but it's not impossible. There you go. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. I think I'll tip it from this position, and then I just lift it. Feels like it don't want to come out if I don't do that. There you go. Okay, that's a big box. Come on now. Hopefully there is no loose parts gonna fall on my feet now. Nope, I was pretty right there. This was the last box, and there is nothing else. Nothing else in here. Just checking. Just want to show to the camera. That's it. For the sake of this unboxing, in case I am missing anything, I have it all, recorded. That is why I'm taking time to carefully open and showing. Now I do want to get some of this stuff out of the way now. Probably I will put this sucker. Or maybe you know what? I probably have. I don't have that crazy amount of space. Probably I'll just put it in here so it could all stay in the box. Shouldn't be that difficult, I guess. There you go. Okay. And where that sucker comes later, yes. And this one goes in there. That's it. I feel already that I have saved saved space. Yep. All right. Okay, now we can continue. So let's see what we do now. Let's see if I missed anything over here. So this is the unboxing of the Thermaltake Racing Cockpit Simulator GR500. This is only the unboxing video. I'll make another video today when I install this. Actually, I'll go live when I install it. So I'm just going to open and check that we have all the parts, and then we're going to end this video. So let me see what we got in this box, because we have not opened this box yet. And this box is heavy. All the metal is here. The only thing we have from the box right now is the seat. This is the only thing we have from the box right now. Probably a good angle there. I'll let it there for a few seconds. Oh man, this thing looks nice, man. I'm not gonna be lying. And this is not anything sponsored. I paid my own money to get this. That means if I think anything looks like shit, when I make a review, I'll be sure to say it. I won't be holding back nothing. That was the whole plan from the start. Like I wanted to play games and make reviews of games and of products, gaming products. Could be any products really. And honest reviews, not sponsored reviews. If there will ever be a sponsored review in the future, if someone decides to send me anything, I'll be sure to say this is a sponsored review. But this is not a sponsored review. All right, let's open this thing. I am really excited now. Come on. A little bit worried about the damn cameras not showing what I want here. Okay, now let's see. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. This thing is heavy. And it has to be because all the metal is here. All the aluminum, the whole frame is here. I want to know how much further. Yeah, I can actually put it almost. Let me see if I stand here. Yes, okay. Because it's a little bit tight over there. I'll go somewhere here, should be fine. Okay, they have decided to put many small boxes in this one box. That's clever. That is not a bad idea. There you go, guys. What we got in here then. Let's open this. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I totally forgot. There is actually cables because there's RGB lighting on this thing. There's RGB. I mean, this is. I don't know if I can count all these damn parts. There's a lot of parts in there. More than I can count. Let me just check that we have the. Actually, the microphone that I use right now, right, it's just a gaming headset. But the other one that I have when I live stream, it has batteries, but it's kind of mounted on a boomstick, and the hassle of taking it out and walking around with it, I just felt like, We just have to deal with the quality of this mic for now. But okay, let's get to it. What I'm gonna do right now is directly take care of the manual, because I think inside the manual they should be able to tell us how many parts, so we can count the parts as we take him out. What is this? Okay, this is just a product. Yeah, each time I walk over here and the mic is off, you can guess what's happening. It auto turns off. I wish there was a feature. You know, auto standby 5 minutes or whatever, turn that on or off, but I can't do nothing. So I'm just going to see if yeah, but the thing is, like, I can't play any music, any video in the background. If there is music, can't be playing any copyrighted music and shit. So anyways, it's working now, and it doesn't matter to put the volume on or off. Oh, maybe I have to connect to my Discord audio channel, then it will be connected somewhere. Maybe I do that to make sure it's not going to turn off. I'm going to connect to my Discord, a private channel. Hopefully no one is going to come in there and talk shit now. Private invite only, boom. Okay. Is this going to do the job? Because this is pretty annoying. Microphone. Maybe I have to change this to my HyperX. I don't even see it. I got so many. There it is, microphone. All right. Test microphone. Okay, it's working. All right, now I am actually connected to a voice channel. I mean, I'm the only guy in there, but hopefully now they're gonna not turn off my mic all the damn time. It's pretty annoying. It's been turning it off. I feel like it's like each 3 minutes or something, or less than 5 minutes somehow. It does make the sound like, you know, or something, but if you don't hear that sound and you're talking for a long time, you're not getting any audio. All right, so what we got in here? This is a product warranty policy. Let's put that on the side for now. Okay. So this is rated for 120 kilos. That's not that heavy. So if some person is like, you know, over 120 kilo, they don't take no responsibility, I guess. It says here, rated 120 kilo. You are a heavy wrestler and you sit on this thing, you might break it. Okay, this is the first page is what we need to look at right now. We're not installing it in this video. So here's like a list of items that should be in this package. So one racing seat, we have that one. All right, I'll leave that on the side as I lift things out. Ooh, what is this? How many pieces of these do we have? I mean, it says like D, and then it says C, and then it says E. But how can it be only X1? It should definitely be X2, right? To build a frame, you need two? Oh, you know what? Now I know. So D and C is the same length, but it's like, you know, left side or right side. So there will be only one D and one C. So how do I know if this is C or D? Will there be a sticker showing that? Or do I have to figure it out? I don't like to figure things out. Oh, this is heavy, by the way. This looks like aluminium. And I can see the LED strip, like the right here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. The The edges are sharp. Let me stand up and check here. Oh, okay. Oh, the LED strip is inside here. I'm not too sure. We have to be careful about guessing and doing the wrong thing. But I see the LED strip. Maybe this is a protection and you gotta remove it, and the LED strip is gonna be here. But this looks like you connect it straight to like a CPU fan or anything like, I mean, there's a name for this PC connector, but yeah, a CPU fan connector, that's exactly what it looks like right here. It has a 3-pin. Yeah, there's different of connectors for your computer. It could be like, I think there is also 4-pin or even maybe 5-pin, but yeah, this is a 3-pin. So there you go. Yeah, and I guess to use these lights, I've seen some videos, they actually have the computer very close to the racing sim rig. If not, maybe I can't even use these RGB lights, but I mean, I could always buy a extension cable and just run it straight to my rig, because I'm not going to be putting my computer anywhere on the floor here. Like, depending on how you have the racing sim rig, like if you would have it in a corner of a room somehow, of course you can have the computer near it, but I'm gonna have it right here in the middle, right in front of the TV, and I'm not gonna be moving this around, and it is heavy. So how do I know if this is C or D? Do I have to guess? There's no sticker. There's nothing. Come on, Thermaltake. How could you not think about this? I mean, I know that I could figure it out, but isn't it easier that you guys, you know what? I'm not going to be spending too much time because there is no sticker. So we're just going to say we have this part and we have the other part, okay? So, I mean, I'm just double checking that I didn't miss anything. I don't see no C or D. The only thing I see is that the light or whatever is on the outside, and it's, you know what, we'll just put this down here. So we got that side. Oh wait, I don't want that cable to be poking out. I might be stepping on it and you break this cable, then you're gonna be sorry about that. And I think my mic is now happy that it's connecting to my Discord. It's not turning off anymore. Yep. All right, let's put this thing down. I don't know what, probably put it here actually, like in the back, close to the wall. There you go. Okay, so mic is working. We're good with the frame. Okay, so whatever that was, it was a C or a D. And we have 2 of them, so yeah, let's just get that then out of the way. Then there will be 3 pieces that are short, and I can see them right there, and there's 3 pieces there. So let's get the C or D. Like we said, we don't know really which one is C or D, but yeah, one is on the left side and one is on the right side. But please, would it be very difficult to have a sticker on the plastic, or, you know, saying this is C, this is D, but no, you have to guess. We won't tell you. Okay, so they have decided to have the cable out like this, and I have decided to put the cable back in the box. That's how I want it. I don't want to step or destroy that cable. All right. Okay, let's put this carefully down. It is heavy. This, if anything feels premium, I'll tell you guys, it will be these metal parts. The seat itself, some parts feels cheap. Like the padding feels cheap. The backside feels good. But we're, you know, technically, so this is Thermaltake, right? I've seen another brand. What's it called now again? I might have forgotten about the name now, but there's another maybe it's Cooler Master. So basically, there's Thermaltake, and then there's Cooler Master. They're pretty what's it called? Pretty big brands doing cooling for your CPU, and they make racing seats as well, the Cooler Master. And only the seat itself, the one I checked here in Thailand, goes for $300, and that seat probably looks way more premium than this one. So I guess in the future, if you're like super happy with the aluminum frame or the steel frame, you can always replace the seats. But I mean, unless it feels like super uncomfortable sitting in for a long time, I'm not going to be that picky. I'm going to spend money on the steering wheel, the pedals, the shifter, a nice handbrake, and that's all you need. And I mean, some people they have more than one steering wheel. One could be like the shape for the GT cars, so it won't be round shape. It will almost look like you're holding the shape of almost like a pilot, you know, like a pilot, like an airplane control or something. All right, so we got 2 of the long, and these are 3 of the shorter ones. I'm just checking that. These are all looking proper, man. I don't see any scratches, nothing. So 1 here, 2 here. Yeah. Yeah. We can see here. This is the thing. Is like if you wanna be a DIY guy, sure, you could probably you could probably look at some of these parts, unless you're really good and you can make your own plan. But I've seen many of these in Thailand, and when they cut this aluminium, they don't have a really smooth finish like this. It's almost like you could cut yourself, like it's not this. This is like factory cut, like it looks really good. So yeah, if you want to do a DIY, you can, but then you're not gonna get the same finish, that's for sure. At least not here in Thailand. But these one are definitely made in. Oh, guys, you're not gonna believe this. My microphone actually turned off, even though I am speaking there on Discord, but it took longer this time. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. All right, anyways, 1, 2, 3 parts. I'll need to get this out because I want to lift and see what's under there. So let's get this on the side. We do have some space here. 1, 2, 3. I might have forgotten the name of these parts, but it's right there on the manual. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 short ones. That one was called the E. E like England. And we had D like Denmark and C like C like what? C like cat, I guess. We don't need to take the country. So we had D and D dog, C cat, and E like elephant. Those are done. The seat is done. This one is the big mount where the steering wheel will be. I think this is the one I'm talking about here. And it looks like it's only one piece in the actual photo. So I thought it was like at least 2 pieces or even 3 or 4, and then you have to assemble. But it looks like it's all one big piece. So let's see if that's the case. And how do we get there? We lift this one up. Yep, that is made of. I don't think this is the sound of. That is probably not aluminium. I think it's steel. But those ones over there, those frames, those were definitely aluminium. I think this is steel. Okay, I see. Oh, these are a lot of damn parts here, man. Cool. This is going to be how we mount the seat. Okay, holy shit, there's a lot of things there. Oh yeah, we're going to be busy today, that's for sure. A lot of parts. So if I want to be smart now, I will put this almost like how I lifted out from there in case I want to try to put this back in that box, because it might be difficult to figure that out later. So what do we got here? This is the one piece. This piece is called the B like yeah, B like big. Let's use B like big. And we have only one piece. Let's get this one out. Oh, it's heavy. This one is pretty heavy. Okay. Now you gotta be really careful. You drop this one on your toe, you're gonna go straight to the hospital. This one is sharp and it is heavy. I just wanna see that we don't have any defects. So the soldering, let me talk about the soldering. I don't wanna put it on that thing. Here is probably fine. Let's talk about the soldering here. Now this gaming headset is good when you sit and use it, but when you stand and when you bend, it's almost like it's gonna fall off. Okay, let's look at the soldering. I'm not complaining, but the soldering is definitely not the best I've seen. So if I see these things here, I don't know. Is this a factory or is it a human job? Like these pieces here. But I mean, let's talk about the strength. It doesn't look weak. It looks really like thick and strong. But if you want to like, you know, like design-wise, it might not be the prettiest thing you've seen, but it's definitely looking very, very strong. Like this thing, it won't go nowhere once you have installed it. That's for sure, man. It's very heavy, and there's a part number there as well. I don't know how easy it will be to get one part number. I mean, what I mean is like, let's say I don't want to buy this whole frame, but I want to get this one, because many people could probably go and make those aluminium pieces to make the frame, but this is very more complex to make. So if you could get your hands on this thing, right? If you can get your hands on this part here, if they sell this, you could easily copy the rest of the rig, and then you could have, yeah, almost the same shit, but probably way cheaper. But I'm not gonna recommend guys to do that, but I'm just saying that's definitely a possibility. So this one looks fine on this side. I didn't check this side, so let's check that side, and let's put this on out of the way. Man, this is gonna be nice, huh? And tonight I will be sitting in this thing. The unboxing here takes a long time because I'm really studying the stuff I'm getting, because we're not returning anything if everything is fine, right? But yeah, if let's say that if I suddenly like, oh, this one is loose, it's almost like you know, broken, then you can imagine what would happen if you put a strong steering wheel on, and you will be, you know, putting a lot of weight and force. It might just come off. But yeah, this one looks strong. Soldering on 2 points here. I don't see from that angle, but yeah, 2 points here, but probably on the back side. Yeah, I see a lot of soldering. It will pass my test, and I'm pretty picky. When I look at things, I try to pay attention to the. It's almost like you could hire me to do a QC. I'll find the faults for sure. All right, let's get this thing out of the way. This one is good. I don't have a lot of space. Maybe I just leave it in this box for now. Not going to be a stupid person to throw this box out with the real parts in it for sure, but I want to hurry up and count the small parts soon, so I'll take the big parts for now. So we got the big one there. It was B like big. We got one of those. Now we have the small parts from now on. Okay, cool. So there's a F like a fish or F like Finland. And I really wish they could name the parts, like all of them. But they have not. So let me see if I'm still on, by the way, with the yeah, my headset speaks to me like if I press one button in, it will say how much battery I have, and if it won't say, then it has turned off. So this is probably the F fish or Finland, the big plate there. So can I take it out? It feels like it's moving. Yeah, okay. So I thought like it wouldn't move, but it's almost like if I lift here, I'll get these two parts separated from each other. But okay, let me not try to disassemble it. Oh, yes, I see. It's almost like the leaning of it, and I guess you can. I've seen the commercial. So once you have the seat on, you can actually elevate it up or down. So that's what this thing can do. All right, so this is F Finland. All right. Well, we got one of that. Let's put that on the side. I'll put it somewhere pretty close to the seat here, because I don't know, you want to call that the seat tray or the seat mount, but that is definitely something you're gonna install the seat on. Okay, so that's the seat. Now we got a G and a H, two similar or two identical parts, which is one is left and one is right. Where do we see that? And it looks pretty big too. Or, you know what? I don't see that part. So it could be under here. Probably. Let's see. So one thing at a time. This part I see, and this one is called the I. The I like I love you, or I like ice. This is that part. I can see that this is definitely that part. And this is where we are mounting the steering wheel. This is heavy. Yeah, I did turn off again. It's very annoying. But I got no other solution to this. Unless I somehow play music and on a really... You know what? Maybe that is the only way. Like I play non-copyrighted music, but the volume is like so low we can't even hear it. Because this shit is not working. This thing is like turning off and I'm walking left and right. It's pretty annoying. So I gotta do something about it, right? It doesn't work. First of all, let me go offline on my YouTube. Sorry, my bad. My Discord, I meant. Boop. So it's called... What's it called? Copyright-free music. I've seen that shit before. Royalty-free or whatever. Copyright-free music. NCS. Copyright-free music. That sounds good. I just need something to play. Here, royalty-free music. Instrumental. Let me click on this thing. Okay, but this is only 4 minutes long. I mean, it is a playlist of music here. You know what? Please, don't turn off the... There, I put it like on 1% of volume. You might be able to almost hear it, but the point is not to have this music and to listen on it, because even though it says no copyright music, you know, I don't trust people easy, so maybe I'm getting flagged. The most important is it's going to have audio coming into the headset, and now it's not going to turn off. It never turns off when I play, you know, unless I leave the headset and then and you know, I'll go away from the stuff for a long time. Oh, so where were we? I like ice, I like I love you. We have that part. I see the, I think the bracket to when you pull this one, you'll change the seating position, and it's called J like Jolly, or J like Jordan. This is the one. This is the Jordan, not plastic. Everything is metal. This is metal. We're getting good stuff here. We'll put that one over there. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? I haven't seen the G or H yet. Big pieces. Okay. Now, I'm guessing, could it be mounted together with the F Finland we had it before? Because that thing, it had something that it felt like it could, you know, be taken apart. So how about these feet here? We should have 6 of them. I can see them here. Is this 6? I see 3, so there should be one more pack. There you go. And they are the same. They're not called left or right or whatever. So yeah, we got 6 of them. Put them, I mean, it could be anywhere, but I'll just put them here for now. What else do we see? Yeah, like, what is this? It looks like something that can click in. Could it be cable management? Probably. Or maybe this is where we lock the LED. I don't know what it is, but I think it is cable management. But how do I know? Here, I can see K, 2 pieces. This is the one I am holding here. This is it K? Looks like it's more than 2 pieces. Maybe I have to open this thing. Yes. Now, I mean, how many pieces is this? Okay. It looks like it can go on a round pipe, right? It can lock on, and you can. I would say it got to be cable management, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't look that strong to do anything other useful. So I do know that they did mention there will be cable management. So yeah, this is called K like king, and we have 2 of those. And now, yeah, I mean, definitely cable management, because these are cable ties. We don't need to count the cable ties. I have plenty of cable ties at home. What about these? I got 2 of these. I'm trying to see them here. Could it be L? Oh no, my bad. This wasn't K, by the way. This was C. Oh, you know what? They're so stupid. The K and the C one on the picture is exactly the same on the picture, unless it's but these are identical. There's no way there is one for the left side, one for the right side. So technically they should be 4. Or well, now I'm confused now, because here it says C1 and then X1, only one, but for the K it says X2. So then I guess there should be one looking like this, but maybe a thicker one. That's why we got only one of that one. A little bit confusing here, especially when we don't have the name for you know, it doesn't say. It doesn't say what the hell this is. You have to just look at the part, and then you have to look here. So I'm gonna say that this is K king, but what is this? I'm looking at the damn photo here. Well, I mean, they put 2 things on each other, so I guess. Yeah, this has got to be L like low, or L like long. Yeah, this is L. All right, I have decided that this is K and this is L. All right. Like KL, Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, we got this shit here. All right. Okay, let's put that out of the way. All right. K and L. I'll put it back in there because it probably will be mounted around the same place. Okay, so what else do we have? We have so many parts here. And okay, so these are 2 pieces and they are made of steel, metal, very heavy. I'm gonna see if I can see. Okay, we have, that's it, that's perfect. One is called P like Peter and Q like Queen, and we have 1 of each. So there will be a left and a right side. Check, we got that. And I think we have 1, 2, 3. I think we have 4 of this metal. Before I start, maybe I just check here if they will. Yeah, we got 4, correct. And it's O like orange. Or O like octopus, okay? This gaming headset is making me nuts. I just want to see that I didn't accidentally press the mute button. Like, if my microphone is moving. Yeah, it's moving. All good. Let me see. Now the copyright music has stopped, but I can still hear it. Sorry, the non-copyrighted music, I mean. Hopefully it's going to automatically go on. Yes, it does. Perfect. Now I have figured out the way to not get this headset to turn off. So, sorry about that. Octopus and orange. We got 4 pieces, and that's correct. Let's put that on the side. I don't think nothing is missing, but if I do it this way, I can be assured to turn the unboxing video off and knowing that I got all the parts and nothing was missing. So these are plastic parts, and it says N like Norway or N like no. And I got 4 of them. Perfect, we got 4 of them. Done. Since they are plastic, they're not broken or anything, right? Because I feel I can see that it has some sliders, whatever you want to call that, some threads. Okay, you know what? If it really is broken, I think Thermaltake is a big brand, and they will probably take full responsibility, and they will probably send that part to me, especially if I do a live video unboxing and installing it. I am not worried. Okay, so what we have not found yet is still more parts, but we're getting there. There's still one box here that I haven't opened. I'll do it after. There you go. There you go. I was talking about those 2 pieces that I thought was under, and they're right there. So can I put this? It's pretty heavy, this thing. Oh, it's very heavy. I like heavy things, because then it will be high quality for sure. Hopefully I'm gonna sit really solid in that chair. When this rig is installed, I can't wait to try it out. Really can't wait. Okay, so now I know what this is. This is definitely the G like good and H like hi or hello. And we should have 1 of each. Hey, they actually have a number 2 here. This is the best. They finally, I don't know what happened now, but there's a number here. There's a number 1 and number 2, and on this G and H, it is actually a small little logo showing a number 1 and number 2. G is number 1. So this is G. Oh, it's very heavy, man. What is this? It is heavy. Holy shit. Oh, look at that. It says Thermaltake. They made sure to make this part the best quality because they put the brand on it. Yeah, this is where we can probably slide the seat. Right? You sit there and this will probably move forward and backward. We'll have the seat right on this thing. So that's the number 1, which was the G. G like good. Or if you want to even mention a country, Great Britain, how about that? And now we got number 2, and number 2 was H like hello. Perfect, we got those. Now let's get them out of the way. Oh, these are heavy. Very, 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 very heavy parts. If you want to be picky, the color of this H wasn't the best finish I've seen. Maybe I can show that in the camera. I mean, it's not like it's not like it's bugging me, but it's thick white here, but then it's a little bit like missing the ink at the bottom. So yeah, I mean, if you were really, really, really picky, you would say that this job wasn't the best. Let's say if you had a supercar and you went to make some spray, you know, color and shit, you would be complaining right there. All right, heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. I'll put that right here. But each time, I'm worried about my headset falling off. We're almost there, guys. Please hang on. Almost there. Okay, so we got these two parts. Now the color of this one is better, but there is a little bit of ink missing, tiny bit in the middle, but yeah, it's all good. If someone is very handy, you could actually probably with a pen, you could put any color you want there, but that's another thing to do. I want to try to put these parts so they don't scratch. Carefully down there. Okay. So now we have not covered many small parts. I have a pretty good memory in saying that we haven't covered that part, the S like snake. All right, these are a lot of bolts. How do I know which one is which one though? I think the audio stopped. And that is very dangerous, because if the audio stopped, then the headset will turn off. No, it didn't stop. It changed to another playlist. I can still hear it. Yeah. The volume is so low that it's probably less than 5%, maybe like 1 or 2 even. So I don't know which bolts these are, but so what I can see here is total of 3 bags, I guess, of this black bolt. So let's see. We should have only 2. This is a little bit confusing because over here it says 2, but then it says 2 there. So if I look here, there's 4. Oh, so it's got to be this one then, the U2. The U2, you get 4 of them. Check that on the side. But yeah, then it's like, I don't see any other bags with only 2 now. Now these are like many of them. There should be one called T, which is a M8X20. And then there's an MHX16, which is called a U1. Oh, you know what? Here they have been smart. I see it here. I finally see it here. Here it says U1. Thank God they did start to name the products now. I was getting a little bit nervous there. So, okay, so this is U2. Okay, where is the U2? I should have 4 of them. Check. And this is U1. I should have 24 of them. I don't want to take them out. It's going to be... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 there. 1, 2, 3 plus 2 more is another 5. We got 10 there. Now let's see now. 1, 2, 3. plus 2, got 15. I'll just make 5 by 5, so 15 now, and then 1, 2, 3, and another 2. Now we got 20. So they said 24, and I can see exactly 24. Perfect. U1 24. Put it there. So we got a one U1 and a one a U2. It might not be as comfy, but I put it tighter on my head. I don't think it's going to move at all now. Okay, we gotta make the problem solving. What happened to the damn music? Did it stop now? No, it didn't stop. Yep, it's better to have a slight volume there so we can make sure we know it's not stopping. Okay, and this is T like Thailand, and there should be 20 of these. And I want to count them because these are not going to be so super easy to find in Thailand. Probably a big quest. So we got what? 4. We got 5. We got 5. We got 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Nice and easy. We got another 3 coming in. Give me 2 more. There you go. We got 10 now. 10. Probably could count this side like this. So we got 10, right? So we got 3. 3 plus 2 is 1. What about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, and I can count another 5. We got 20 here. Done. T Thailand. Okay, so now we got the U1, U2, and the T Thailand. Those 3 boxes. Those are all black screws, but we do have some, I would say, metal or stainless steel colored, chrome colored. And how many of those? I can see 6. Perfect. These gotta be the set one. And it says for installing steering and gear shifter if needed. Okay, so this is actually only needed for the steering gear. Sorry, steering and gear shifter, I mean, if needed. Okay, cool. That's what it says here. And then we got... Is it only me or the volume is getting louder and louder and louder? Come on, man. There's always going to be something with this shit here. Okay, it's definitely not that loud now. I can see 2... What is that even? Alright, I see 2 of those. I see them right here. Or is it only 1? Yeah, it's 2. Perfect. Okay. These are like some... almost like a washer. It almost looks like the... what's it called now again? Like you have on a bike, like the gear... I forgot what it's called, but it looks like... It's not round like a washer. It's more like you could like the chain is running on this. Yeah, I forgot what it's called now. And we got 2 of these, so these are all good. All right, check those. Pop, pop, pop. We got them. All right, we are missing this piece here, maybe in here. So these are very, very, very important things. How many of these I have? We should have 20. And this is S like Singapore or S like snake. Wait a minute now. What's the difference of that one and that one? Unless it's somewhere else. Unless it's... You know what? It's better to probably open this before I even count this, because on the photo here, this and this looks exactly the same, but you have only 2 of one of them. And unless it's like a, you know, size difference here, I have no idea what's going on.
would be happy and would be good to know that we got everything here, nothing is missing. For now, the only thing we haven't opened is this box, so I'm gonna do that right now. Yep. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's do it. Okay. Because once we open this thing, I know we haven't seen that part, the A2. And yeah, we're missing that part as well. We're not missing many parts, but once we open this, we will definitely... Yeah, you see, we got a lot of more things in here. You got that, whatever that is, another box there. Ah, this is where we put the shifter. And what is this piece called? There it is, A1. Yep. Now, depending on how you want to shift, like in Thailand, we have the steering wheel on the right side of the car. We are left at we're driving left traffic here. We're driving on the left side, like in England. But also where I was born and grew up in Sweden, we do drive on the other side. So the steering wheel would then be on the left side of the car, and we are driving on the right side of the road. So yeah, in Japan, I think it's pretty safe to say that we're driving also on the left side, I think. Could be a little bit wrong there, but I don't mind. I can shift on the left or on the right side, but I think if I can choose, I'll probably put it on the left side. Yeah, so I'll install this shifter on the left side of the rig. But I guess you could take your time to mount and to swap it over to the other side. I mean, if you really want to be fancy, you could probably... So depending on what kind of a shifter you have, like I have... I got two shifters. One that came with a steering wheel, which I think is... it doesn't feel no premium at all. So then I bought a separate shift box, and I'll even buy another one when I have more money. So what I mean is, like, you can have a H shifter, which could be a 6 or a 7 gear manual one, or you could buy a sequential shifter, which is only like you press it forward, or it almost looks like a handbrake stick that you use in the drift cars or rally cars. So yeah, the handbrake, you'll grab it and you pull it in, right? Then you'll be, but you don't need to pull it all the way here. But when you pull it like this, you'll use that kind of a handbrake. But a sequential shifter is like you put your hand there, put it forward, you gear up, and here you gear down, You could probably have them all on the same side, but on two different mounts. Or if you want to, you could be like, okay, I want to be like rally crazy, and I want to shift, you know, the normal gears like the European cars or whatever. But for me, I am okay to have it on the same side. It's like I don't want to mess with my brain. If I'm driving gear, even if it's, you know, shift box, or if it's a sequential shifter, why, like, okay, I put in gear number 2, gear number 3, oh, over here is rally. It's like you don't need to do that. So it's all up to you. So this one looks good. Yeah, this is, you can once this is mounted, as you see here, it's out and away from you. So here, left side, here, right side, we can also change a little bit the leaning. So it could be standing all flat, or it could be tilting forward or backward, which I think is nice. It's a neat little feature, because if you think about it, if you have this totally straight, but you have decided to have your seat leaning backward, then you'll be leaning backward, but the gear will be on an awkward position. So for GT cars, some of those cars, you'd be surprised how they sit. They're almost sleeping, and the feet are really high. But this is not a GT setup. The pedals can't be mounted up that high. You have a special racing sim rig that will be more suitable for those kind of setups. So we got one piece of this, which was called what again? The A1. Okay. All right. And it looks good. Good quality, very sturdy and thick. I can't wait to actually touch a gear, because I have a very, very cheap racing sim rig in the back there, and I will definitely make a comparison video of that racing sim rig to the one I have just bought right now. And yeah, like a side-by-side comparison. Obviously, the only thing I need to do is to yeah, I mean, the best comparison, in my opinion, would be to use the same steering wheel, the same pedals, and the same gear on the good rig and then on the bad rig. Because if I buy a better steering wheel, and if I have that on this rig, then I can't be comparing the other shitty rig with a shitty wheel. That's not a fair comparison. So I think what I will do is, maybe I will even make a short video while driving on my old rig, and then I'll just put everything on the good rig, and then I can forget about the bad rig. So that video could then, you know, be done. So as long as I just have a little bit of driving, and because that thing is moving around. When I put the steering wheel, when I try to drift, the whole rig is moving around a lot. This one is going to be steady like a tank. It can't be moving nowhere. There you go. That's the answer to our question. You see? I don't know if you could see here in the camera, but these parts looks exactly the same. Now there is a S sticker here, but I don't see any sticker on this bag. So having said that, is there a difference of that part or this part? Is the answer yes or no? I would say a big no. They look exactly the same. So for some reason, sometimes I don't understand the logic. If it is the same part, I don't mind you having two in another bag, but you know, why name them differently? Because they are definitely named differently here. I'm gonna put that so it doesn't scratch there. Look at this. The one with only two is called the D1, so like a dog one, and the ones with many is called S. S like Singapore or snake, right? I mean, I don't see the logic. It's the same. It's the same parts. We don't need to call them different names if it's the same parts. So this is you know, this is something I don't understand. And you remember when I said that we had two, what's it called now again? Yeah, we had two K like king, and then I did say that there is another one C1, and then I said that there is no way that it could be the same part because they're not called the same. And the king, the K, we had two of those, and this, the C1, we have only one. But here we go. It's the same part. It's looking the same. I'll show you guys. This is what I don't understand. What is the reason for this? You know what? Actually, here I might be wrong. Maybe this is not the same part. Maybe this is. I have to take it out. Maybe this is a little bit smaller. Hold on. Before we start to say this is the same part, I'm gonna take it out right now. So I mean, this bag over here, it's not named anything. This one is not named anything. Nope. There's still one plate here, that box that I did not open. So this one is now empty. So I'll put it in there for now. Okay, so let me take one piece out here. Yeah, all right. So this came from here. I don't want to mix these up so that you guys see. This is coming from this bag, and this is called the K. K like the king. And we have, according to the parts from the manual, we'd have two of those. And this is now called the C1, and we have only one. Is it exactly the same? We're gonna find out. And I have it in... Okay, you know what? I have this in the right hand. This is the C1, and this is the left hand, okay? Right and left. I tell you guys, it is the same freaking part. What is the reason for this nonsense? It's the same part. Exactly. Okay, maybe the autofocus, we don't have any autofocus, so, but I assure you, this is the same part. So yeah, this wasn't necessary, you know. Just confusing, because when you're looking at this, then you're like, okay, I got K and I got C1, but oh, wait a minute now. Okay, so it's not the same part because it's not called the same, but yes, it is the same part. So it doesn't matter if I have it left or right, like, you know, same part. It doesn't matter. It's exactly the same, and it's exactly the same. Anyways, 2 of those in that bag and 1 in this bag. It will be easy to know whenever they say get your C1 out or get your K out, then you know that K is going to have 2. That part I do understand, but you don't need to name the parts anything different. Alright, so let me now say that the only thing we haven't seen now, there's not many parts left. We are finally at the final stage of this very, very, very thoroughly unboxing video. We have been studying each part of this. You won't be finding no other unbox video that has been looking at all the screws and all the parts as much as I have done on this video. So this is not a sponsored video, and I want to make sure that what we have ordered is correct. Nothing is missing, not even one screw is missing. And for now, there is a few more stuff that we have not confirmed on the list. And as you can see here, 1, 2, 3. We haven't opened those, but let me give me this. S, we should have 20. Okay. All right, let me count this quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. There you go. We got 10 over there. Can we confirm 10 over there on this side? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, one more second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 5. And another 5. Perfect. We got 20 of the S. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to complain that they are totally incompetent, but it is a little bit confusing for the consumer to see the parts and then a different name of a part, but it's the same part. S here, it says there's a photo of the thing. I'll probably make a still photo of this and put it on the stream so that people can see everything of this, and then they can agree or disagree, and I'll be happy to hear your own opinion. This is exactly the same part. I have already looked. I can even take it out and study it one last time. Here, that came from the right side, and this one came from the left side. So this is called only S, and we have 20 pieces, and this one is called D1, but it's the same. Exactly the same. There is no difference in the thickness. Even the holes here, everything is the same. So I didn't swap them or anything. But okay, we do have the correct number of the S. I'll call it by the name of what it is here. I will still respect that it's called S. 20 pieces. Check. D1, 2 pieces. Check. And also, inside of this bag of the, what's it called, where we have the D1, there is also one Allen key here. And then there's 2 screws here. 2, and I don't know which one it is. Oh no, I think I do know which one it is. Do I? Yeah, okay, so based on that it's only 2 of them, there is only one bag with only 2 black screws. This will be the E1, so it's an M6 by 12. That's the size of this. No, sorry, my bad. Forget what I just said. This one is F1, like Formula 1, because the other one had also X2, but that head is flat. this head isn't flat. So this one is the Formula One, and it's an M8 16, M8 8x16. And it's a little bit confusing here. There's a lot of screws and shit. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Okay. Yeah, that is actually the E1 here, there, right next to it. Those tiny, tiny, tiny two bolts. Yep. And this one is called the E1, and we got two of them, and it's M6 by 12. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got that right there. Check. So I haven't missed anything of all the shit I've seen here. This part and this part has not yet been discovered. And also, we haven't got that part, the X. But we got still 3 more boxes, and I'm sure we're gonna find them in there. Alright, so let's open those boxes right here and right now. I don't know what this is, but it feels heavy. Let's see what it is then. Yeah, I mean, an unboxing video could have been very, very quick, but I know that returning stuff in Thailand is not as easy as it is in Sweden. In Sweden, I could just wrap anything out, and then I could just go to the shop and I could say, hey, what the fuck, man? I'm missing the seat. They would have given me the new seat. But that's Sweden. In Thailand, you have to make a video because there's a lot of people trying to fool, the shop for sure. So I do understand that they got to be, extra careful. But yeah, in Sweden you can just say that there was nothing in there, and you don't even need a video. You'll get a new one. This part is called the B1. Okay, B like big again, or basement. And there's one part here, and we have one in the hand. And this looks very, very heavy, high quality. I'm thinking, is this where we are going to install the shifter? Or the handbrake? I don't know, because it definitely looks like a plate where you can attach some equipment and then you can put a lot of mounts and holes. Because I don't think this is for the steering wheel. The steering wheel, there was another box there. Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, if I'm getting a copyright strike on this video, I'll be shouting, because I went to a channel that says no copyright music, it says, with big, huge letters. But you know, yeah, you never know. You never know, and hopefully I won't be. There you go. Okay, there is still 2 more boxes, and what am I missing? I don't have the X. And I don't have this. Oh, wait a minute now. I think this one is super light. This is probably the cable, the B2. Okay, I didn't even need to. This one, what's it called? The plastic from this, the glue is bad, so I don't even need to cut it. There you go. There is a cable. There's many cables actually. Okay, so this is also the it's almost like a hub where you will put the what's it called? The RGB lightning cables will go into this hub, or a controller, a hub controller. So, oh yeah, the good thing here is that now this is actually a Type C cable. Cool. Yeah, this is a USB Type A to a Type C cable. Just want to show you guys. There's nothing in there. It's empty. There's nothing in there. We haven't opened this. Let's just open this right away. But also I want to show you guys, because we don't need to tear this with a knife. We can just get it out here. Anti-static bag. This is very good. It's a piece of equipment. There you go. That's a fine little... Yeah, it looks like a hub. So in here we can connect in 2 of those 3-pin, I don't know if it's 5 volt or if it's 9 volt, 12 volt. But yeah, it goes in here and then it can go out and continue to your computer. And obviously, if I'm not getting this to my computer, I can't be having the lights controlled by the computer. But I think just by connecting it to, let's say, a USB charger, it will power the light. But there's a button here to turn it on and off, and then an M button. So M, I don't know, memory, M like memory, or M like mode, maybe mode to change the light. So let's listen if we can hear something. There's a clicking sound. The buttons seem to be working. I am very happy with this. I don't know where this is going to be mounted on the, but yeah, I felt like, no, I mean, I saw that there was some kind of a lock pin or something. So I remember there was some kind of a plastic that had this. So probably somewhere we can just click this in. You don't need any, double-sided tape, and that's not the way how we're going to install this thing. And this is just a type A to a type C cable. I've got plenty of those at home, and if this one is too short, we can always use another one. So before we do anything, this is the last box. It's almost like the last box feels bad to open, because then you got nothing more to open. So let's see what we have in here. What do we have in here, guys? I'll tell you what we have in here. We do have the X, and that's the last item that I haven't received. And there's 2 of them, and they're in here, and they are made of metal. Look at that. You can hear the sound here if I do it here. Yep. 2 pieces. Oh, one was actually inside of the plastic bag, and the other one, I mean, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't from the beginning, but when it came out, it had nothing. It just came out. It's almost like someone was in a big hurry to throw it in there. Yeah, this one looks soldered not by the factory, but a good job indeed. A really good job. I can't complain. It looks strong and it looks proper, and the coloring is also good. They didn't do any bad job at all. You can even see that inside there is also color inside. Some cheaper products will only spray, and then you won't get the color even on the inside. So good job right there. You do have my full I don't know exactly what I was gonna say, but yeah, you passed my test. My QC is very thorough, and you didn't fail here. What about the threads? Okay, the threads here looks good, and it almost looks like they tested it after they colored it on that side, but here it's still black inside. Should I be worried that that thread is not working? Probably not. That's it, guys. That's all of the parts that we have from the unboxing of, let me see, what's it called now again? So the Thermaltake Racing Simulator Cockpit GR500. Unsponsored video, as honest as it gets. A man working hard, saving money. I definitely couldn't afford this when I was, 15 years old. I'm a grown-up man. I'm working. My mom and my dad, they didn't buy me this. This is my money, and this is my review. All right, guys. I think I will say that we have received all of the parts, all of them. What I will do now is I'll close this video. I'll take some break I don't feel any that I'm hungry or anything, but who knows? Maybe I will go and eat something. But I'll be going live again when I install this thing, and I think that video will even be longer than the unboxing because I will be doing a great job. I won't be sloppy. I will put all the effort in installing this the correct way according to the manual. Now, before we close this video, let me see if the manual is easy to understand or not. Getting the knife safely out of the floor. I don't want to step on that thing. That's a controller, a plastic one. Let me get this. I'll put it on the seat then. I'm not going to be a fool to sit on the seat right there. For the review of this product, I will obviously make it very informative, very short. Be sure to attach photos, but for the sake of this unboxing video, it's gonna be totally unedited. It's not gonna be on the YouTube Shorts or anything. It's just an honest video, and I'll just make sure that I add something to the description, and that's it. You know what? Could I move over there for this part? I think I can. My hand is not too oily, is it? So I'm gonna go over here, guys, and swap to the good microphone. And also swap the camera. And if I do that... Okay. So... Okay, now the microphone is proper now. Now I'm gonna go to the review top cam, I think it is. Yeah. If not, what about the main mouse? Let me just try here. One second. No. No, not good. So the review top cam is what I want. But this is for my purple platform. Hold on. I can easily create another scene. I'll make it quick. So it's gonna call what this? Yeah, I'm just gonna call it V review. It's actually not difficult to do once you get the hang of it. Like on the fly right now, I can just click scene, and from the main review top cam, done. There you go. That's how fast it was. And it's showing already on my red streaming platform. Maybe I can close this. It looks like there's some kind of a commercial. There you go. All right, and let's lock it in. Yeah. All right. What I wanted to show you guys. Oh, one second there. Yeah, I have muted the. You know what? Just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna pull this. I can show you guys also. It could be just. Main face. Yeah. So this microphone here is there's a button to click to mute it, right? But yeah, I could just. There you go. It won't be working if you pull it out. So I do have a key bind to also mute it. But yeah, the purpose of having this microphone still is probably if I be on the racing sim rig, I feel like I am not going to take this desk setup. I'm not going to take this microphone and even bother to mount a hanging microphone when I drive. So if I want to talk there for now, because I am on a budget, I will be using the headset's microphone if I need to talk when I drive, and I won't be talking all the time. I will just be driving, and obviously when we are off the race, I could always talk, but I could always get out of the racing car or the racing sim rig and just get over here and also be talking a little bit during the end of the sessions. So what I wanted to show you guys is the manual, because if you look at the camera now is actually pretty close here. So let's just have a look at this, guys. And also, can I put this on full screen? I want to see if I can. There. So the focus looks all right. It's not an autofocus, so the focus is obviously tracked to lock here. So anything at this range is good, but once you lift it higher and higher, it could get a little bit blurry. So I'm fully aware of that. That is not the issue right now. All right, guys. Yeah. Also, where is the that's a view top cam. Yeah, that's all good. I was just thinking that the website that I'm using now, but I don't think it's not gonna get a problem there. But would like to show the website as well where the music came from. So here we go. Thermaltake GR500 Racing Simulator Cockpit Assembly and User Manual, and this is the page I was looking at. I was looking at all the parts coming from here, and I have received all the parts, but as you can see here, hopefully it is zoomed in enough. But I'll be adding a still photo for my review for this video. I won't be doing any editing really. It will be just very raw, very as we go, as we unbox. But yeah, one seat, one mounting mounting platform with the base where you put the steering wheel, two pieces looking exactly the same, but yeah, one for the left side and one for the right side, but still they have decided to call one the D and one the C, but there is no mark or indications on the part or even the plastic bag that which one is D and which one is C. So you will have to look at the photo and you will see a cable on one side, and one side is actually round a little bit and the other backside is flat. So yeah, you will have to look at the photo and figure it all out. I have received this part, those two parts. Actually, I have received all the parts, but I'm just saying those parts are named differently. This is E like England, and we have 3 of those parts. F like Finland, or funny. This is where we want to install the seat. So this is this for the seat, and these will also be on the seat. So this is yeah, this will mount the seat, but they will also mount this thing on the seat and on this piece. So this one I guess will be the one that can slide the seat back and forth, and also I think it give us a little bit of height. If not, we sit really low to the floor. So when this part is done, yeah, from the floor up to the seat, I'm not sure how high, but on the review I'll make sure that I take a couple of measurements, and I make sure that I show people how do I sit when I go the furthest back, because I am 180 centimeter tall. There could be shorter people having no issues depending on how short you are, and also if someone would be like a basketball player, maybe like at least 195 or even 2 meters, would you cramp in this seat? I mean, I already saw a video of a man saying he was 6'5", 6.5 inch, and I am not sure 6.5 inch how much that is in centimeter, but he was definitely looking like a giant sitting in this thing. So we have received this part, the F, one piece, and one G like good, and H like high. These are basically this. Now, what I like here, this part, even though it's called G and H, and you could probably figure out that which one is left or right, they have also put a number 1 and a number 2. You might not be able to see it here, but even though we don't have autofocus on, probably a bad idea. Just wait for the still photo. I don't think it will focus if you don't have autofocus. The focus is locked. I don't want no autofocus on this camera because I saw what the autofocus is trying to do. Sometimes for no reason it's blurry and it's trying to focus, locking in, locking out. It's just bad. So I like to have it manual and set where I want it. Now this is the mount for the actual steering wheel, and as you can see on the photo, this one can adjust the angle for some kind of a degree. I don't know how much degrees exactly, but it will be on the product information or the product description of this product on their website. And this is like any real car out there. You can reach under the seat. Now, an old car, I would say the new cars, maybe there is only electric and you just press a button. But on many cars, for sure. Yeah, you can just reach under the seat. And when you pull this, you can lean, you can glide, sorry, not lean, you can glide forward or backward. And that is especially for your leg room. If you have long legs, you don't want to be sitting too much forward. And I remember saying that this part and this part is the same, and this is the part I'm going to be talking about right now. So this part, the plastic called K, we have two of those, and we do have one C, one down here, and it's actually exactly the same part, but for some reason they've decided to call this one K, and they have also decided to put two of those Ks in a plastic bag, and then the C1, which is again the same part, they have another bag, but only one of those parts. So there you go. So actually the microphone is not turned off, but yeah, my ears are not you know what, I don't even need this. I don't even need this because somehow it feels very comfortable to have it on, because it will eliminate a lot of the sounds around me. And now I sound more like I talk to myself. So when I have this one on, I hear my voice. Yeah, it's almost like you have some kind of a headset that is isolating the sound. Now this model doesn't, but there are models like that does. Anyways, I'll have them on. It feels more comfy, and I just feel like I know how loud I should speak. I feel like I speak almost too loud if I take this one off. Where are we now? So these are some kind of plastic parts. I think these are for cable management. I could be wrong. Could be for something else. Now these will be for the feet under the rig so that it won't scratch the floor. Obviously, you don't want to put the aluminium feet straight on a wooden floor or even tiles like I do have in my room. So these are going to be 3 on each side, or maybe there will be 2 at the long parts and maybe 1, but we do have 6. So they have given us 6 ones. So who knows? Will it be 3 on each long side, or will it be 2, and then we have 2 more, maybe 1 on the front and 1 in the back, but I have no idea. We'll figure that out. And this is I guess this is a plastic part which will be the edges of the frame, like on the photo here. Yeah, it looks, yeah, it's actually the photo of this part is the same. So there you go. So maybe I don't need to tell what each part is, but I do remember that this is plastic, this is plastic, this is real metal right here. Most of the gear here is real metal. So you know what? The only plastic, and I mean the only, besides the back of the seat, which is some kind of a hard plastic, it will be these parts here, these tiny parts here, and that part here, those ones. And obviously, to not have sharp edges, they have been very nice to give us those covers to just go in there. So you don't, I mean, without these, you could probably kick and your skin, you'll get a cut for sure if you step on these things. You do need a good cover right there. Hopefully they're going to be sturdy and they're not going to fall off. If not, maybe I even glue them in or put some double taped 3M tape. Who knows? So now that we have covered that, we got all the parts here. All parts are in great high quality, in my opinion. I mean, plastic is plastic, but they're still looking high grade plastic. So let's go on to the first page here. So this is where they want us to start with. They say here, notice the direction of slots. Yeah, because one side is very flat and one side is very round. So yeah, you do want the correct side. And here they want us to slide these brackets in, or whatever we call this. This goes in here. It's almost like you want to install solar cell panels. Solar cell panels, you'll have to have some kind of a aluminium mount on the actual roof, and then you do have a lot of parts that can slide into these brackets, and then you can yeah, depending on how the size of your solar panels or the direction of the installation, this is very, very, very similar. This kind of a rig is typically what you could use for a solar cell panels, but not as thick. These ones are extra heavy, extra big. So for solar cell panels, even lighter, not as heavy as these ones. So there you go. Nothing fancy here. You just have to follow this one. And here is like, if you want the gear to be on the left or on the right side, and they just tell you you're gonna spend one more of these pieces. And actually, as I tell you here, they do say that this one is called S, but the S and the D one is the same part anyways. Yeah, it is exactly the same part. But I can see that on the photo that one of these are faced up and one is face down. So the one that is on the top will be facing one way, and the one at the bottom will be faced another way, because probably you are gonna screw. Yeah, you will be screwing it from the bottom of that aluminium piece, and the other one will be from the top. And of course, if you put them both face the other way, you will not be able to do it. So there you go. Nothing fancy there. Nothing difficult to understand. And it's good that we do this on the unboxing video, so that we explain a little bit how these parts are looking. And on the installation, we don't need to spend any more time here. We can just process quick through this installation. Okay, so here's the D, here's the C, here's the E1, here's the E2. Now the E1, the E2 is the exact same part. Same here with the D and the C. Just if you have it, okay, I'm not going to say it's it is the same part, but the alignment of the cable is already put for you. You could remove the cable, but this is the nice side out, and the cable will be front, and this is the nice side out on the other side, and the cable is there. So if you would put this the wrong way, then it would maybe the cable that way and the cable this, that would be a mess, right? So the cable is going to be facing this way, or maybe the front. And here they are explaining how you install this by the screws T like Thailand. And I already remember that. How many of those did I have? Was it 4, or was it more? I'm not sure how much, but T. It will be saying here if I really want to know. I got 20 of the T's. Okay, so that's a big bag of screws right there, or bolts. Yeah, and here goes these metals. I do think I have 4 of them, or did I have only 2? I remember. Yeah, it's 4 here, and very, very strong heavy metal. So they'll go in each corner to be able to attach the sides, and I think they will take 4 screws per piece. So two of those screws into that one, and 2 into that one, and then that thing is locked. So yeah, it doesn't say here, or maybe yeah. You could probably read there and make sure that you do the right thing. But I'm not too worried about this installation. The photos are very, very good and clear. This one, you just manually twist it anti-clockwise. This is clockwise, and this is the opposite, the anti-clockwise. And here we gotta make sure that we do the right thing here. If you don't put the cable in here, then the cable will be outside of the rig, and there is a hole there which can make your cable be on the inside of the rig. And if it's on the inside of the rig, obviously it's not going to be nobody's going to be stepping on it and not going to be kicking on that cable, and it's going to be mounted on the inside. Now, if you want to get the cable from this RGB controller hub, I want to call it RGB controller hub, because it goes in here and then it can proceed to your computer. That cable has to leave the frame somehow. And I have decided that I want to make some kind of a decent cable management at the back of the racing sim rig, which is just some kind of a sliding shelf, my wall. So I thought about this thing. So the racing sim rig is going to be somehow further back in the room. So I'm going to have some kind of a space to walk in front. If not, I'm going to have to jump across this thing, and probably a very bad idea. So that is how we do that. We stick the cable in through the hole there, and this will be mounted on the inside of the frame. Now let's see if there is anything difficult to understand here. Oh yeah, I remember that we got two of those pieces, the X they were called. Yeah, it says X here. Very, very sturdy, heavy metal. And they're going to be, and I don't know if this is going to be called the back or the front. So here I'm going to have to spend some time to think. Because here we see the cables, but here we don't see the cables no more. But I guess if the frame already, were placed like this and the cables here, I bet they weren't crazy to swap it. So probably this is the cables and this is the opposite side of the cables. That's what I'm guessing. But hopefully I am right about that. So here is, that piece is going to get installed. And obviously right after that is done, when we have installed those two pieces X, then the actual big heavy metal. This is very, very premium, and the logo Thermaltake is right on these both sides. Okay, so we're gonna install that to the back. This is where we're sitting. So the RGB controller, accordingly to the photo, what I understand is it's going to be the front of the rig. Okay, so right under the pedals or whatever, it's going to be on the front, and this is going to be the seat. And here they do show you, and they do explain. Once I do this installation, I'll be looking more close here. But yeah, at least now I got the whole idea of how do we install this, and it's really good that I have seen the details of the cable. If not, I might have missed that, and I will be like, holy shit, now I'm gonna. But I mean, at the worst, just that plastic part has to get out. But I might have damaged the cable if it was on the outside. So it's definitely good to pay a little bit of attention here. So let's go to the next page then. What else? Once that is installed, then basically the next move is to put the racing seat. And this is height and tilt adjustment. So the height is exactly what they say. It's how high it's going to be. And I'm not sure how high, but if I'm not totally wrong, only probably 1 inch. So 2.5 centimeter up or, yeah, up or down. But then we got the tilt. So tilt, it could be like, going a little bit up or going a little bit down. So there will be a tilt and a height adjustment available. Okay, so what else we got? Here comes those pieces. How many of those pieces we do have? This is called P and Q. I think it's more than 2, or was it only 2? P and Q. Oh, there's only 2. There's only 1 P and 1 Q. Good to know. And where does this go? I need to know where this one goes. Oh, okay. Now I know. Because we have 3 pieces of these ones. So basically, if you just look at this photo, easier to understand. This is just a square, like a rectangle, right? Rectangle, So we have one here and one here, but then we'll have one more piece in here. As you can see, they show us on this photo or even on this photo. So there will be one inside here, and this is where we're gonna mount the. Oh, this is actually the pedal mount. So this is this is the front. So for the seat there won't be any piece, but for the pedal there'll be for the pedal mount tray. And here we can adjust the angle of the pedals. Of course, we can't be comfortable in using the pedals if the pedals are all flat leveled. We want to tilt it up a little bit. Probably pretty much we'll tilt it up. And I've actually seen racing pedals that are hanging upside down. So instead of the normal things you see, uh, like in what I'm trying to say, like in a real car. So the pedals are coming from the top and down. Those pedals are more expensive, by the way. So the ones I have are cheap and just a bass and a normal pedal system. But I've seen it's almost like the ones I have, and then you put them upside down, and then the pedals comes mounted from the top and looks just nice. But is it going to feel better when you step? Probably we will. So yeah, nothing fancy here. We do install this on the side, and there will be something there for the pedal mount. Here comes that pedal tray, and they show us to flip this up, of course, so that we can reach the mounting position, the screws. Here we're gonna mount it. And then I think when we're done with that, then we take that tray down again, and maybe we take it down, and then we adjust the tilt, and then we probably just lock them in here by twisting, because obviously some of these parts they want us to be able to not bring a tool like this kind of a this tool here on the photo is called the Allen key. So they don't want us to get this thing out all the time. So here the seat can be easily moved forward, and I don't know about the tilt for the seat. If I have probably for the tilt of the seat I do need to use the Allen key, but once that is done for the pedal tray, as you see on the photo, you just turn them in. You won't be needing any. I don't think you will be needing any tools, because this is just for the mount of it, so it stays. But if you want to tilt it, you definitely, I think you can do it here. So let's see. The next page, 7. Here comes the heavy, big, sturdy frame where the steering wheel will be right on. Well, it won't be right there, but it will be on this plate. So what do we need to do here? There will be 4 screws locking in here. Okay. And the correct way to do this is to it looks like this one is already there, and then you slide in the screw. Yeah, I see. Yeah, why you slide it in? Because uh, it's almost it's gliding, it's sliding on this bracket here. So yeah, I do understand what they mean. Maybe it's a little bit confusing how I explain, but there'll be that bolt or that screw, and then there will be that other metal piece inside here. You have to put it in from each. Yeah, you can't be putting it in once you have locked this one, so you have to first remove this either from that side or this side. So it doesn't matter as long as you have them in there in the rail, and then you put one on the front and one in the back, and it won't be going nowhere once you have tightened this thing. And the good thing here, not only is it locked, you can slide it back and forward because it is on a rail, right? So if you're having problems sitting with the seat at the back and you can't reach your arms, you definitely can move this thing to be fitting your exact comfy position, which I do like a lot. At first, I thought there was going to be holes, you know, but yeah, as it looks here, you can slide it. So that's a good thing. You can definitely adjust it because you can slide it around. So this is nothing fancy. Here's where we installed the actual plate of the steering wheel. And obviously, same thing here. There's a lot of angles here. There is, you can see this mount here already can go up. So if it's mounted here, it can go like up and down, and then you have one more plate on the top that also can adjust the angle. So there's a lot of room for adjustments here. You can see on the photo here, you can really play around with the angle. Now we have reached page 12, mount for right hand use. Mount for left hand use. Okay, so they have decided to show us one way for the left and one way for the right, which I think is maybe unnecessary, because if you do understand one way, it should be the exact same, but you just do it, on the other side. But anyways, thumbs up for making this, easy for even a goofball to understand. So yeah, there is a left, sorry, the A will be for the right and the B will be for the left. And I'll be going for the left. I would like to shift on the left side. All right, so what else do we have here? Nothing. Nothing, we're good with this. This is nothing complex. It'll take 2 screws for that. And for the actual tray where we have the shifter, it will take 2 more screws. Yep, that's what I can see here. Yep, that's it. Nothing fancy. And these are the number 14 is the absolute last page. And okay, they show us here the position of the gear shifter mount. This is the default one. And if you play with this, you can, of course, you can lean it more, yeah, either up or down, like they show here. They do have a total of 3 holes. The one in the middle will be flat, and then you can tilt it up or down. Nothing worth talking too much about there. Very easy to understand. And yep, I wasn't totally wrong. So the K, the plastic K, it is the for cable management. And as we can see here, have they showed where they put the K? Because I mean, I do see one over there. Well, this is the C1. So this is where L? Where's L? Because I'm looking at this photo here, and all I can see right now is this one, the C1. But where? I guess somewhere on the pipe then. I guess they have decided to not show where on the pipe. It's all up to you. Where do you wanna? Because it's just a click. You don't even need to use any tools. You just click it in, and if you don't like it there, you pull it out. So they didn't bother to say where. You just put it where. If you have your computer on this side, then obviously the cable will come here and you lock it here. Yep, easy to understand. And what about this thing? Ah, okay. They talk about how to use this RGB hub. So it says what? This is the A key. So this is the press it once to turn on or turn off the lightning. So it's just an on and off key. And the other key, which is M, which is mode. Okay, so double press the button you can do, or not only press it. So double press, you have to click it twice, two times, twice, double press to switch between normal mode and rhythm pickup mode. So there's a normal mode and the rhythm pickup. And the rhythm pickup, I don't know. I mean, is it, how do they know the rhythm? It says here actually. Press the button once to switch between 20 light. There's a lot of lightning effects. There's 20 lightning effects. That's a lot. So that's for the normal mode. And what about the rhythm pickup mode? The lightning will change in sync with the volume. Oh, really? With the volume. So if I'm driving like vroom, 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 I guess the light will be like vroom, vroom, vroom. That's actually pretty cool. Press the button once to switch between 11 lightning effects. Okay. Okay, so you turn the shit on, you do that on the on and off switch, but the next key, which is M, you can click it just one time, then it will be in the normal mode. But if you, no, sorry, if you click that button one time, it will keep changing the light, changing the light. But if you want it to be in rhythm mode, you have to click that button twice, like pop up. You have to double click it, and then you know that it's in the. I'll be sure to test that out. I'm very interested to know because it says change in sync with volume. So I guess there is some kind of a sound, and yeah, it should have a sensor inside that can detect the sound. That should be a little bit pricey, I guess. That is the end of the manual. This was an unboxing video for 2 hours and 15 minutes, not 50, so 215. And I'm very happy that I have done this video. And I'd like to say thanks for watching this video, whether you're watching it now or if you are going to be watching it in the future. So for now, I'd like to say, what's that? The main face. I'd like to now to say, yeah, this is actually the screen I wanted to show. The non-copyright music came from here. So if I'm getting any strikes, it says non-copyrighted music, royalty free, and it came from here. Okay, probably will have no problem. But it's always good to show. And yeah, I just had a playlist here. Where are we now? We are here right now. We started all the way from there. And I have not played from any other channel. So from this channel, I have played non-copyrighted music. Okay, thank you very much. I'll press a like. And yeah, this is the end of the unboxing video. And I'd like to say thank you for anyone watching this video. If you have watched it now, and if you will watch it in the future, I hope you will enjoy this non-sponsored. And this is just the unboxing. I'll make another live stream, another video when I will be installing it. So there will be a separate video. And then again, after using this gear for some time, I'll be making a review out of this product, and you don't want to miss that out because I'll be mentioning anything I don't like, and obviously anything that I think is good. Will I recommend this to others? Do I think a half cockpit, which is really dirt cheap, anything that I recommend? I do own a half cockpit that is just a piece of steel, and then you put any gaming chair and you can race. Do I recommend it or not? You will have to wait to watch that video. So for now, thank you, GG's, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and I'll be making another video today when will be installing this product. So hope to see you then. If not, take care, and I will see you on the next